Hi, my name is Alvin Lim, and I'm presenting for CQC 7004, the dynamic and the prospect of marketing. So my topic today for my presentation is about PopMart. So I wanted to share what is PopMart actually. So PopMart is one of China's most remarkable success stories in the collectibles toys industry. So it's a niche retailer for a global sensation. So what PopMart is a toys creator, and it sells toys, figurines, and also designer toys. So let me give a brief introduction about PopMart. So PopMart is established by its founder Wang Ning. So Wang Ning is the founder of PopMart, which he launched this company in Beijing. So what is his ambition? What is his ambition? Is to revolutionize the toy industry by introducing a new format called the blind box mystery toys. So the blind box is actually is where is a box that buyers that don't know. So it's a sealed boxes that contains collectible figurines where buyers don't exactly know which character they buy. So essentially, PopMart is a surprise marketing. So buyer won't know what they are buying, but actually, so they are buying like a little blind boxes that puts in a vending machine or in the retail stores. So from there, PopMart eventually grows, and it and created a dedicated fan base of collectors. So among the young adults. So why PopMart is very popular? There are four key reasons about it. So one is IP collaboration and licensing. So PopMart actually doesn't produce any toys just like Hasbro or Mattel. So they help those designers to produce the toy from a 3D mold, and they license the IP, or they collaborate with the IP designer, which is some well-known or some indie designers, to create characters. So there are a few characters that they have created which are very popular. One of them is Molly, Labubu, Crybaby, and Hirono. So one of the most exciting characters that is Labubu, which is the ugly monster. So this Labubu has been creating waves and waves of excitement in these days, and people are willing to line up just to buy one Labubu. And second is a celebrity endorsement. So PopMart use celebrity power. So there's a lot of pop bands such as Blackpink. They promote this Labubu or the PopMart figurines by hanging them in popular events. So showcase them in Instagram, in social media. So this has generating a lot of tweets, social media followings, and this endorsement has been playing a very important part of being a publicity to PopMart. And the third thing is blind box marketing. So PopMart's sales is actually very tied to the in the booming industry of the blind box marketing, which is mostly sold in the robo shops of we call vending machine. So these high-tech vending machines, they will distribute the blind boxes where consumers will buy. So actually this introduce a sense of excitement and addiction, where people will line up just to get collectible items that they want. And this is a very successful marketing, and just for 5 years the blind box market has grown at 24% compound annual growth per year from 2020, and has been reaching 80 billion renminbi as of 2025, which is a stark contrast when it's just a 20 and 30 billion. So you can see PopMart market shares in blind boxes are around almost 70 to 80%. So the tremendous growth of blind box marketing blind box market as well has elevated Pop Mart into new status or new player in the toy market, as comparable to the international US players such as Lego, Disney, Mattel. And the fourth one actually is the kid out consumer trend. So Pop Mart capitalizes at this trend very wisely, and this is a very rising demographic where there's adult enjoys toys and game collectibles as emotional expression or even investment. So as a result, the collectible toys are seen as a serious hobby, or even now seen as a very speculative assets or alternative assets to other asset classes such as stocks and bonds. So this fueled the craze of Pop Mart, of Labubu figurines, and also the other toy figurines that has been sold by Pop Mart. So we can see from the China designer toys has been growing very fast, and some very rare Pop Mart figurines are even fetch over $1,000,000. So recently there is a very huge sensational topic that a Pop Mart figurine has been sold at 1,000,000 yuan in a Beijing auction. So it's so proof is how appealing a series to collectors and investors, because now it's been seen as a collectible item, and it's seen as a serious asset class. So it's no longer just for toys, and this is how Pop Mart able to ride on this wave. And for Pop Mart, it's just not just selling toys; it's also building a universe of characters and stories and experiences. But for its future prospect, as a dynamic marketing, they cannot rely on marketing solely alone, because this is recently China government has give a warning that this thing is very speculative, and there has been a red line that has been crossed, especially in gambling, and this is very addictive to kids when they spend a lot of money in buying things like this. So what we have really suggest in future for Pop Mart is that they will develop their in-house IP, because now they are very reliant on external designers to help them to market their products or buy over their products to collaboration. So it's very essential they have to build up their own internal IP to create their own stories and merchandise, like similarly like Disney, where they have all these characters have stories. So in the long term, Pop Mart can grow sustainably. If not, if the IP designer sees sales in Pop Mart has been dropping or suddenly been banned by the governments all around the world, then they will decided to stop working with Pop Mart, and this will be a very serious marketing warning to Pop Mart sales in the future, if there is no more good IPs that are willing to work with them, or any designers that are willing to go with other partners apart from working with Pop Mart. And thirdly is enhanced omni-channel presence. So Pop Mart currently has two presence, which is fixed, which are retail stores, and the offline, which they started with in the beginning, which is vending machines. So we encourages Pop Mart to spend more on just than shops, than online stores, but to go on more like educational spaces like Lego, or to make more animations, so you can engage with brands across multiple touch points and to strengthen the community loyalty. So its conclusion, Pop Mart is not just a cultural phenomenon, but it's also a marketing PR pioneer in case of the emotional branding. Through the blind box experience, IP creation, and tapping into shifting consumer patterns, it has redefined the means of collector toys in the 21st century. And with the strong leadership of Wang Ning, Pop Mart has been growing into a competitive force in the toy market. So whether it's a collector, investor, or something, or fantasize on new innovation, it's definitely keep an eye on Pop Mart. And Pop Mart is how sustainable it will depends on how does it grow sustainably in the long term, by shifting from buying box strategy to a more longer term key sustainable collaboration with other IP designers as well. And finally, so in future there might be a more creative omni-channel presence than blind box marketing, and also they might be also branching into animations or what or other things and stuff. Thank you.